Season 3 has been officially announced, and the first episode of the third season will be released on June 27, 2025. In this video, we will go through all the fresh photos, news, and revealed events in Squid Game Season 3. With the official announcement, we get a glimpse of the first set of photos from the upcoming season. The first image that stands out is a released banner of Squid Game Season 3, where we see one of the pink soldiers dragging the body of a player. The playground picture suggests that this is the already revealed new game with two giant dolls. Their large silhouettes can be seen in the background, yet the number of the player remains a mystery. Since player 204 is not a key character in the season and has never appeared on screen before, it is difficult to recall this number. Could this be an unintentional post-production mistake, or does it hold a deeper meaning? Following the events of Season 1, we know that the frontman already took part in the games in 2015, and perhaps we may see some flashbacks from his story. This could explore the dramatic change in his personality from a police officer to the host of deadly games. Could this banner scene showcase a moment from the games of the past? From the previous teaser trailer, we already noticed that the doll in the Season 3 trailer does not match the girl robot from Seasons 1 and 2. Perhaps this is an earlier version from the past, and by introducing this doll, Gi-hun wants to place all players into his own history, making them experience the red light, green light game as it was during his time in the deadly games. Even though we can only predict and guess for now, Season 3 will definitely reveal the frontman's backstory, how he became who he is today, and the events that shaped him. What are your thoughts regarding this banner? Share in the comments. Moving forward, another new image has been revealed, showing Gi-hun handcuffed to a bed. The interior around him makes it clear that he is in the familiar player's room, chained to one of the beds. On the other side, we see his angry expression toward the person he is speaking to. It's no surprise that after Gi-hun was captured, he was taken to the player's room and restrained to prevent further trouble. However, this completely breaks the rules of the game, where everyone is supposed to be equal and have the same rights. Chained to the bed, Gi-hun is more vulnerable and defenseless against other players, who could easily harm him without him being able to fight back. Yet, we have this photo, so let's dive deeper into it. Most viewers believe this mysterious person is the frontman in his mask, but the lighting in the frame suggests otherwise. The green highlight on the shoulder indicates a player's uniform, meaning Gi-hun is speaking to another player. His negative expression suggests he is talking to someone who made him angry. Looking back at previous events, the rebellion, the many deaths, and the people who both followed and opposed Gi-hun, we can predict that this may be a player from the opposing team, mocking him for his failure. Some viewers speculate that this could be Player 1, whom Gi-hun believed had died during the rebellion, but who, of course, survived, and is now confronting him in the player's room. It's likely that he is sharing his negative thoughts about how things didn't go as planned. Despite this theory being strong, the next new photos revealed from Season 3 make this scenario impossible. This moment will be highlighted in a minute, but now, let's analyze the next new photo. We see a familiar pink soldier. This is Kang No-yul, or Soldier 11, a woman who took her duties in the games very seriously, but also formed a connection with one player, whom she kept in sight throughout Season 2. The photo shows that she is no longer inside the deadly games, as the background suggests an island with a rocky beach. This exact rocky beach was seen in Season 1 when we followed the story of police officer Hwang Jun-ho, who was searching for his older brother and trying to send photos of the deadly games to his police department. Standing on the beach means that No-yul managed to leave the games, but for an unknown reason. In previous videos, we already discussed the theory that player 246, Kang-ho, is not dead and was rescued by her. She had met this player long before the games, and even had a chance to meet his daughter, a little girl suffering from an illness. Could this image confirm that she helped him escape after the failed rebellion? No, Yule knows the deadly game's labyrinths well, including the secret underground entrances. Most likely, if she really saved player 246, they could have escaped together this way. They might encounter a search team under the command of Gi-hun, trying to locate the island and help them reach it to rescue the remaining players. One way or another, her role was significant in every episode of Season 2. But we know how unpredictable main character storylines can be in Squid Game Season 3. Her rescue mission may turn into a sacrifice, putting her life at risk to save player 246, who needs to escape for his daughter. Share your predictions about her future in the comments. The next photo has sparked a lot of discussion. A mysterious new box appears in the player's room. The most familiar players look scared and saddened. The speculation about who is inside the box hasn't stopped. Some believe it could be player 388, Kong Dio. However, this theory is debunked when we look at the background and see a blurred silhouette of player 388. Another theory suggests it could be player 390, Yun's best friend, whose death was shown at the end of episode 7 in Squid Game Season 2. While this theory has some basis, it is unlikely that the pink soldiers would bring his body to the player's room, as the deadly games do not allow for sentimental exceptions. Player 120, Gi-hun, is seen sitting without his green jacket, instead wearing a jacket that starts with the number 2. Most likely, this jacket belonged to player 246. In the scene of his death, we see that this jacket was with him, meaning it could only have reached the player's room along with him. During the games, these two characters became very close. Since the Mingle game, when player 246 rescued player 120, they have been seen only next to each other, showcasing their strong bond. So, if player 246 was really killed, player 120 would take his jacket and continue playing the games in his memory and honor. The last theory about this photo suggests that the player in the box was killed during the rebellion, which is why their body is there, and why the pink soldiers have to take it away. Even though we cannot be sure who exactly is in the box, we know for sure that it has to be someone from the team of players we know, as they react very painfully to the person inside. Who do you think is inside the box? Share your thoughts in the comments. But the next new photos focus on the future in Season 3. The frontman, also known as Player 1, is seen sitting alone in his room, looking confused while staring at his mask. At this stage, we can assume that the VIPs have not yet arrived at the games, and he is watching the next game alone. His facial expression suggests he may be rethinking his role in the games and the purpose of the entire event. But what could have made him feel this way? One theory suggests that the next game will reveal the death of player 122, Kim Juni, the pregnant girl who seemed to build a connection with player 1 during the games. He always looked after her, gave her milk, and asked about her condition, making it clear that he felt some responsibility for her and her unborn child. This takes us back to his past, where we know his wife was pregnant but tragically died due to illness. The death of player 122 in the upcoming game might be what causes this moment of reflection. An unborn child is an innocent soul, and this would directly conflict with the supposed rules of the games, where all participants enter of their own free will. Could his new feelings of responsibility for this girl awaken the desire to stop the games? Drop your opinion in the comments. But here's something interesting. The next photo of the frontman is taken in a familiar location, the VIP's viewing room. This confirms that, in Season 3, we will finally be introduced to the VIPs and their involvement in the games. The unique exterior of this room is unmistakable, and seeing the frontman and his mask here suggests that the game is approaching its final stage, the Squid Game itself. Just like in Season 1, he will host the VIPs and oversee their bets on the lives of the remaining players. That is why he could not stand in the players' room and talk with Gi-hun, who was cuffed to the bed. There is no chance he could continue playing as Player 1 while hosting the game at the same time. Many more new photos will be released in the coming weeks as the official premiere date has been set. This means we will see Episode 1 of Season 3 on June 27. That's only 146 days away. Make sure to like this video and comment below how many days are left until the premiere from the day you're watching this. Your subscription is the best inspiration for creating more videos and sharing exciting new insights about your favorite series. Subscribe to the channel to watch more videos revealing behind-the-scenes moments, bloopers, improvised scenes, and hidden details you might have missed while watching Squid Game. See you in the next video.